All right, my beautiful friends, it is Tuesday, June 25th, 2019, and you see this here? This is literally where we stand right now. As I am doing this video blog, stocks are lower across the board. Nothing dramatic, lower nonetheless. And why? Well, I explained this to you yesterday. We're going to hear from it later today. Jay Powell himself, the Federal Reserve chairperson, and the market is kind of just holding its breath, waiting to be reassured yet again that we're going to get a rate cut. Now, we're not just going to get a rate cut, we're going to get like cannon fire. And this is coming in July, followed up by another cut. We're going to get two in succession. That's my take right now. The one in July, 50 basis points. It's a lock, but the market wants to hear it again. Not just that, we're going to get more quantitative easing. What does that mean? The Federal Reserve is going to print epic sums out of thin air, add digits to a screen, and buy everything. That's what the market is waiting to hear. Look, just this morning we got several rounds of abysmal economic news. There's nothing supporting the stock market right now except air. And the air is being supplied by world central banks who are going to go nuclear. You know this already. Let's talk about the yield curve, for which there is no yield curve. The U.S. 10-year yield right now is again below 2. And the 30-year is dropping. How many of you are surprised about this? Not one that followed this blog. People, here's the issue that no one is talking about. Nobody. Seriously. The Federal Reserve is powerless to prevent the long end of the curve from dropping. Yeah, sure. They can manipulate, rig, and twist the short end of the curve via the federal funds rate, hence lowering rates. But they can't stop the long end of the curve from dropping. And they know they can't. So there's a big problem that nobody's talking about. None of the financial channels have addressed at all that I know of. Have you heard anything? I doubt it. So that's where we stand right now. Look, how do I put this? This is a disaster area. It's a disaster waiting to happen. It's not real. I mean, and you got the mainstream confederacy of dunces over there pretending this is real, like I did yesterday. Oh, let's all pretend. Let's play pretend. That's what we're doing. This is not real. Our economy is in free fall. Our president knows this is true, but he can't tell you these things because he's got to get reelected. We need big change to happen, and we need a guy out there or woman with guts who's willing to level with the American people and explain to them that we are in financial fantasy land. Nothing is real, that we are in an epic bubble, and it's going to burst with devastating consequences. What do you think the chances are that we're going to get someone in there like that? Maybe I should run for office, because I can promise you, if I won, I would tell people the truth, and I'd let them deal with it. I'd let them swallow it. But then we would come up with a solution here instead of propping all this up on the back of exploding debts, exploding deficits with no end in sight until, bam, we hit that wall. And we're going to hit it. We're going to hit it at full speed. All right, with that said, keep your eye on these things. Let's wait for it to talk later. And what it says is going to move this market, no doubt about it. All right. See you later.